What's up, everybody? Happy Super Bowl Sunday to ya. This is a case of Panini 3-2 baseball hobby. It's a 10-box break. Yes, it is. Break number is 1036BD. 1036BD. What's up, Cartel? All right, let's get into it, baby. Come on. 6-0 Sea Chickens. 6-0 for the Sea Chickens. If anybody's interested in the score, or if you're not watching the game. All right, 10 boxes. There's 5 and 5 on each side. There we go. Box number 1. eBay, gonna zoom you in a little bit, give you a better view of the cards. There we go. Box number 1. Oop, I forgot about that. Hold on. Forgot to grab my sweat cards. There you go, box number 1. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. That is Joe Jackson going to the Chicago White Sox. I will let you see this, guys. Here we go. There is a crinkle on the bottom of it. I will include with the White Sox some information so that way they can get that fixed, because this is card number 5 out of 32. 5 out of 32. Goose Goslin. That is going to the Washington Senators. 84 out of 99, which will go to the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins. And that is Jacob Mizorowski. 44 out of 49 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Our first, that is Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. 18 out of 25 on the dual jersey. And that on the jersey auto, that is 84 out of 99 Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker on the jersey auto. Box 2. For the LA Dodgers. And we got our downtown. For the LA Dodgers, that is Roy Campanella, 63 of 99. For the White Sox, this is Colson Montgomery, 47 out of 49. And our downtown is the same one I got last time. James Wood for the Washington Nationals. James Wood for the Washington Nationals on the downtown. Our first full count is Bryce Rainier for Detroit. 21 of 25. Is that a day one signature? Nope, it's a legend. That is Larry Walker going to the St. Louis Cardinals. 2 out of 35 on the legendary auto. All right, box number 3. While I'm opening box number 3, I want to thank you all for being part of the break. If you do not hit in the break, we apologize. We will send you something in the mail. We do send out skunk packs. Please do not request a refund on your shipping or on your spot. We will send you something. That is if you skunk. If you have 10 teams and you hit 1 out of those 10, that is not a skunk anymore. All right, here we go. Box number 3. Box number 3. That is Mason Wynn for the St. Louis Cardinals. That is numbered 28 of 99. Jet Williams for the Mets. 32 of 99. How about award-winning Cy Young Award winner Paul Skeens and Rookie of the Year, it says. Rookie of the Year 2024, 46 out of 99. Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh. $45 out of 49. That is Leo DeVries on the patch for San Diego. This is going to the San Diego Padres. Legendary signatures. That is Andrew Jones. 4 out of 10. Legendary signature Andrew Jones, 4 out of 10. Isn't he in the Hall of Fame now? Didn't he get elected to the Hall of Fame this year? I think it was Andrew Jones, right? If anybody wants to verify that for me, I think he did. I think he is going to be a Hall of Famer this year. All right, here we go. Box number 4. For the Oakland Athletics, that is Reggie Jackson. 89 out of 99. Reggie. For the Texas Rangers, that is Pudge Rodriguez. Yvonne Pudge Rodriguez, this is 4 out of 15. 4 out of 15. And on the Timeless Moments, I believe this is. Yes, it is. 27 out of 32. Cal Ripken Jr. sets the Ironman record with 2,131 games. And that is numbered to 32. All right, here we go. 8 out of 15. That's Starling Kaba on the dual jerseys. Dual jerseys, 3 colors. That is for the Angels. That's Christian Moore. 41 out of 99 on the patch auto. This is box number 5. Box number 5. For the Red Sox, Pedro Martinez. 1 out of 15. 1 out of 15. For the Diamondbacks, Ryan Waldschmidt. 21 of 99. Timeless Moments Gold. That is 4 out of 10 of Koji Uehara. Koji Uehara for the Red Sox. Nice hit, 4 out of 10. $17 out of 25 for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Dual jerseys. Legendary auto. Legendary auto. That is Greg Maddux. 30 out of 49 going to the Braves. Going to the Braves. For Colorado, we got Chase Dollander, 4 out of 15. Chase Dollander, 4 out of 15. For the Dodgers, that's Pee Wee Reese, 37 out of 99. And on the Legendary, that is George Kelly, George Kelly, 49 out of 99 for the New York Giants, which is San Francisco. That's green. That's green to 5. Green to 5 of the Game Gear. Whew! George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. 3 out of 5. Look at those patches. That is 6 out of 99 of Junior Caminero on the patch auto for Tampa Bay. Junior Caminero. Box number 7. Box number 7. For Milwaukee, Jacob Mizorowski. 94 of 99. 94 of 99. For Pittsburgh, 3 of 8. 3 of 8, that is Bubba Chandler. '82 of 99, Vance Honeycutt for Baltimore. go. 37 out of 49. That's for the White Sox. Braden Montgomery. 2 out of 49. Christian Campbell patch auto for the Red Sox. Nice hit for the Red Sox. Last 3 boxes. This is box number 8. Box number 8. Again, I want to thank you all for being part of the break. I want to remind everybody that if you do not hit anything in the break, or skunk as we call it, we will send you something in the mail. We got a thick one here inside of this pack. Thick one here. There it is. Alright, let's go from the bottom. Timeless moment. That's Bob Gibson for the St. Louis Cardinals. That is 66 of 99. 66 of 99. Lou Gehrig for the Yankees. 24 of 99. And it's a rookie. Matt Shaw. Is that like a canvas? That is a sick hit. Matt Shaw, rookie. It's like a canvas card. Really nice. Come on, get in there. Oh, I'm gonna get down on it. There we go. There we go. Matt Shaw for the White Sox. For the Cubs, excuse me. For the Cubs. Is that a 140? It is. There you go. And that one is not numbered. Is this like a pearl or something? That is a sick hit. All right, 4 out of 15. 4 out of 15. That is James Tibbs, and that's going to San Francisco. James Tibbs going to San Francisco. Blank slate and is what it's called. Thank you. Thank you, Breakin'. I've never seen that. I've done only 2 cases of this, though. That's a pretty sick hit. Is it like a case hit, Breakin'? We got Texas and Boston. On the randomizer, this is Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens. On the dual auto, numbered 17 out of 32. SSP every 3 to 5. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, bud. We will random that off. Box number 9. For the Cubs, James Triantos, 74 of 99. Who you got in this break-in? Paul Skeens, 25 of 25. 25 of 25. And that is Aaron Judge, award-winning 2024 MVP. This one is 30 out of 49. Eight out of 10 on the lumber. Luminous Lumber, Frank Thomas. I got the James Wood for you last time. Nice. That is Brady Ebel going to the non-MLB spot. 3 out of 32 on the day one auto. Nice hit for the non-MLB spot. All right, let's do this. We do have this random coming up. Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens. Alright, let's see if we can get you something for the Reds. Alright, here we go. Box number 10. Cooper Pratt, Milwaukee. This is 18 out of 49. 18 out of 49. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. 46 out of 49. For Milwaukee, 95 of 99, Jesus Made. All right, last two cards, then we got our randomizer. Woody, I'm going to be doing, I got basketball next, and then I've got National Treasures, but I think they're all sold out. I got 4 more breaks scheduled for Tuesday, buddy. For the Pirates, 4 of 5, Luminous Lumber, Bill Mazeroski. Is that a Pristine Prospects? Blake Mitchell going to Kansas City on the auto. Blake Mitchell on the auto. All right, here it is. Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens. Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens on the randomizer. You guys want me to use this dice 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, 6, or you guys want the random.org? Can make it quick with the die, or I can set up the random.org. Take me about 3 minutes. First response. Alright, no response. I'm going to use the dice. 1, 3, and 5 is Roger Clemens. It's a 6-sided dice. 1, 3, 5, Roger Clemens. 2, 4, 6, Nolan Ryan. Here we go. It is a 2. That is going to Texas and Nolan Ryan. Texas and Nolan Ryan. Alright, recap time. 1099. Here we go. Jesus Made, James Triantos, Luke Gehrig. There is Bob Gibson, Vance Honeycutt, Jacob Mizorowski, George Kelly for the Giants, Pee Wee Reese, Ryan Walschmidt, Reggie Jackson, Paul Skeens, Jet Williams, Mason Wynn, Roy Campanella, and Goose Goslin. Washington Senators going to Minnesota. All right, these are the 49. That is Dalton Rushing, Cooper Pratt, Aaron Judge, Colson Montgomery, Jacob Mizorowski. To 32, Cal Ripken Jr. and Joe Jackson for the White Sox. This is to 25. It's 25 out of 25, Paul Skeens. To 15, Chase Dolander, Pedro Martinez, and Pudge Rodriguez for Texas. That is to 10, Koji Uehara for the Red Sox. To 8, 3 out of 8, Bubba Chandler. Luminous Lumbers, Bill Mazeroski for Pittsburgh, and Frank Thomas for the White Sox. James Tibbs on the dual jersey. Brady Montgomery dual jersey. George Lombard to 5 on the full count swatches. Dual jerseys, that is Bryce Eldridge. Dual jersey, Starling Caba. On the jumbo patch, Leo DeVries. Full count of Bryce Rainier. And that is on the dual jersey, Roman Anthony. Our autos. Day 1 auto, that is Brady Ebel going to the non-MLB spot. Blake Mitchell, Kansas City. Atlanta, Greg Maddux. Atlanta, Andrew Jones. And for the Cardinals, St. Louis, Larry Walker. Our jumbo patch autos, our jersey patch autos. This is Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay. Christian Moore for the Angels. And Kumar Rocker for Texas. We had a dual auto going. That is numbered to 32 of Roger Clemens and Nolan Ryan. We had a downtown of James Wood. And this is called a clean slate of Matt Shaw, SSP, for the Chicago Cubs. There's your break, my friends. Appreciate you all for being here. Go watch the rest of the Super Bowl. Have yourself a great time tonight, and I will talk to you all later. Take it easy now. Peace.